very warm welcome from me. My name is Red Rob, UK, and welcome back to ESO.
There's never anything new here.
Now,
The ship will come soon.
bit of a recap yesterday. Poor Bumnug. This is Bumnug if you haven't seen him before. My battle orc had a bit of a bad day yesterday. First he got kidnapped by slavers and taken to Vardenfeld. And we managed to escape that. Went to Daggerfall and we got shanghaied, killed, and ended up in Whaling Prison in Cold Harbour. But again, our Bumnog escaped that one. We did have a bit of a rush through yesterday, I must admit, and the first thing I must apologise, if anybody is watching part 1, I do apologise about the sound. Bloody hell, that music was loud. So what I've done is I've actually turned the music off, but that's only because I'm streaming. I would actually recommend you leave the music on, for the simple reason, when you're in combat or attacking enemies, the music does change, so you are aware that there's enemies near you. Now we're in Stros MKia, which is like the first area for the Daggerfall Covenant, and as you can see there, I've got a new reward, so we'll see what that is first. Set of no full health rings. Yeah, go on then, we'll have some of them. Right, let's see what they were then. And we got 2 points. So if you were yesterday, you'll know that I'm running a DPS stam build. So everything goes into stamina. Let's have a look what rings we've got there. Oh, that's my skill line. Infantry, that's what we need. Supplies. Oh, there they are. Oh. Okay, I'll have them. Here we go. That's another 1100 to our maximum health. That's not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna be. So we're going to take a bit of time out. I'm just going to run through some of the basics, tips and such as. Now your combat. Now everything on ESO is scaled to CP 160 championship point. Everything is scaled to that. But your level, with your level, you get buffs. Now, see, as you can see, my health is at 22,000, maximum stamp is 20,000, because I'm only a level 5. That will drop, take it from me, it will drop. So you are buffed with whatever level you're on, and everything, no matter what level you are, is leveled up. They call it battle leveled, so it's leveled up to your level. So it doesn't matter if you're running around with a CP 720 or like me, level 5. It's the set, everything's buffed or debuffed from my level 5. That's combat. Now the next one I want to talk to you about is guilds. And I don't mean like the Fighters Guild or the Mages Guild, I mean like player guilds. Now I would recommend, if you are new to this game, that you join a guild. You get plenty of different guilds. You get activity guilds, you get trading guilds. They're just like massive trading guilds. There's some big ones that just do trading, obviously buying, selling stuff. You get PvP guilds, PvE guilds, and all different ones. You get alliances guilds.
Never anything
Now
new
the reason
here.
I went Daggerfall,
A ship will come soon.
and I'll keep this one quiet just in case because they were watching. They watched it last night, actually, my video last night. Some of my guild members, my guild, the guilds that I belong to, and you'll have a look in a minute, are predominantly blue players. So if you're thinking about doing your PvP over in Citadel, you want to be running with a gang of players that you know and you trust and all the rest of it. You know what it's like on PvP. You've played enough games, I suppose, on PvP. And as I said, my guild is a blue guild. They are Daggerfall through and through. So that's the reason why I picked Daggerfall. I was going to go red, but I'd be running around with a bunch of people that I don't know. PvP, and I'm not having that. So I picked Daggerfall for the simple reason that's what my guild is, Daggerfall guild. We do have other players. I mean, as you've seen, Bobicus, he's Dominion. And as I well know, running around Citadel on your own is not a very good idea. And other reasons for joining guilds is, one, if I just go into my guilds, now I belong to 3 guilds. You can create your own if you want, but right, this is my first one, which is Underwood Branch, which is run by Pumpkin and also the boss, which is Pumpkin's wife, and that's AMK. You'll get to meet all these in the future. Trust me, you'll get to know the gang. Now that's my first guild, and as you see there, we're a very active guild. We do lots and lots of stuff. We have a quiz. Usually have a quiz on a Sunday afternoon, actually. And where in the world is Pumpkin? We had that last night, and I won. Yay! I found him. Basically, what that is, Pumpkin goes off and hides in an area, and obviously, it's up to the rest of us to try and find him. For 3 weeks, we've all been running around the Shan trying to find him, and I actually found him last night, and believe it or not, I took him for 200k. Yeah, 200,000 gold. I won. So he gives away free money, basically. And I love taking Pumpkin for his money. And then he also does, we also have likes of top sales and last sales, so you can get, he gives away gold and bits for there. Friday night we have trials night, so if anybody wants to do the trials and such as, and Mage or Lost Mage usually runs them. And we've got our own trader, and again what you'll find with most guilds is basically there's a fee. Now 5k a week to me is nothing, because believe me, some of the money you can make by trading, I mean I average probably make about 20-30k a week just with trading. And Tuesday nights we go fishing, and Underwood we absolutely love our fishing. So Tuesday night what we do is we just go fishing, and obviously we've got a guild hall, and we'll have a look at that later actually. And there's a bit about, you know, no buying or selling a guild chat, because you'd have enough of that. So that's my guild. And I must admit, absolutely brilliant guild. I'm not just saying that, but they are. We'll have a look at the select roster. So obviously these are some of the players that are on there. There's the boss. That's Pumpkin's wife. She's the boss, as we all know. If you're married, you know who the boss is. And as you can see, there's like 48. So most of them are very experienced players. Always willing to help. There's a few that've got their own guild. I'm just trying to see. There's a large, wide range. I mean, we've got Brits, we've got Irish, we've got Americans, we've got tons of Germans, French, Dutch, majors Dutch. So we've got quite a lot of it. You know, it doesn't matter where you're from. Always willing to help. If you get stuck world bosses or you get stuck in dungeons, you just put a shout out, and then you'll always get somebody to give you a hand. And there's me. It says chairman of the Friends of the Pink Jellyfish. Long story, but I'll tell you one day. There's quite a few people on today, I must admit. Oh, there's Twisted. He's got his own guild, Nightmare Squad. Mainly does our PvP, and he's quite a famous player on the EU circuit. Quite a lot of people know Twisted, whether it's good or bad. So as I said, there's quite a few people on today, and I know quite a few people have got their own guilds as well. So that's the Underwood branch. And then we've got Pink Jellyfish Friends, and this is run by a very good friend of mine, Mishka. I don't think there's many of us on today. Basically, mainly all the same people. There's Stargazer's actually a brilliant crafter, as well as Pumpkin. There's Mishka. And then this one, Nerds Against Democracy. This is mainly our PvE. And as you see there, member guild of the Alliance of the Friends of the Pink Jellyfish. As I said, it's a long story, and I will tell you one day. Now this one's like for our trials and PvP and bit of fun, because obviously it's Nads. And our famous shout of "Go Nads!" which, yeah, we're all a bunch of kids at the end of the day. So they're my guilds, and as I said, I would actually recommend joining a guild, whether you're into your trading or your PvP, or you're like me, you just like your activities. And a good thing as well is,
the last time anyone tried to crack
obviously
open
you get access to Guild Store. So if you need to buy any stuff, now what you might see is in the bottom right hand corner, I've got me side chat up basically, and you do get a lot of people want to sell this, want to sell that, or want to buy this, want to buy that in side chat, and it does get a bit pain in the ass, to be honest. Bit dodgy. What I'd always recommend is go to a guild store. If you're in your own guild, you can always pick up something. Just
the last
look
time
at our store. So any items. So there you go. Can't believe people selling them that cheap. So you can, and you got all your items there, weapons, jewellery, crafting. So if you need materials, is that you, Stylish, watching? Cheers, mate. Crafting materials, it's always good for crafting materials. And if you just scroll down, so you can go whatever quality you want. So obviously you've got normal, green, fine, superior, epic, legendary. Submit that. So if you only need like your writs or anything like that, somebody's always making something. Or for legendary, I mean that's for when you're enchanting. Always look at your guild first. There'll always be something. Or you just go to other guilds. I'd always say go buy off a guild trader. It's less risk, let's say. So join a guild. Tip number 1, join a guild. Right. Oh, I've got mail. Word got out that I won last night. I took it for 200k. Let's just send a message. Dungeon Dev is actually Canadian, and she is an absolutely lovely lady. As you see there, there's me chat come up there. In fact, I'll tell you what, this is how you get into side chat. Text chat. Send a message and get them all to say hello to you.
I beg your pardon. There's never anything new here.
Seeing as I've only got one viewer. Right, so there's it. Obviously I'm going to send a message over to Underwood. Comes up as green. His own chat's the sort of like beige coloured. So I just posted there, so you'll see a few come up. And I always have my chat on just in case somebody in the guild. Right, so that's guild covers. Always join a guild. Wealth of knowledge helps you along. Been a great help with me. Yeah, there's Dave. Now Dave's got his own guild. He runs a guild of orcs. Yeah. And I said, wealth of knowledge, especially like to my guild. Very experienced players. Great bunch of people, must admit. Always willing to help. And we do, oh there's Fabio. Now Fabio's French, but he's probably one of the best duelists I've ever seen. You ever see him, never offer him to duel him. you'll get killed. There's Dave. There you go, look, Dave's got his own guild. The mighty Orc Guild. I'm just seeing if Stylish is on. I don't think he's on. There's a Stargazer there, look, he's a master crafter. So again, good reason for being in a guild. If you need anything crafting, there's always, I said, Pumpkin, Master and Stargazer, brilliant crafters, they know everything, got all the trait, all the rest of it. Always willing to help you, as long as you've got your materials, always willing to help you. There's Lost Mage, he's our trials captain. I said he's actually Dutch. Just having a look through, see if I can see my old mate, Stylish. There's J World, he's got his own guild. He's American, he's a nice fella, hell of a nice fella. Young Ben there, he's from Ireland, good lad. Colby, again, he's the democratifier. He's a American lad. I said you get to know all these. I'm just trying to find my partner in crime. I can't see where he's on. He hasn't been on for a few days by the looks of things. Oh, I know which one. There he is. Now Stylish Dad there, he's my partner in crime. Basically, he's the one I usually run with. And you put us two together and we're a pair of kids. See, Anne-Marie said hello as well. Happy Sunday. Yeah, he's my partner in crime, as I said. Plays very similar to me. And he is, as I put us two together and we're a pair of kids. And what we do as well is, what we started doing, both me and Stylish, we do a thing called the Crusty Daggers World Boss Tour. And what we've been doing the last couple of weeks is, every zone, group up, and go and hit all the world bosses, because I don't know about you, but sometimes not too bad on me on Bobbicus because he's a tank and I can usually just solo them, but trying to get a group together to hit them world bosses is a bit hard. So that's what we've been doing. In fact, we're going to do some tonight. Yeah, I think we go to Stonefall tonight and hit them. That's your overlay of guilds, and yeah, I'll just show you why I'm here. Practically every area's got guild traders, and I must admit, I'd always say go to a guild trader if you need stuff. Buying inside chat, it's a bit dodgy, a bit like eBay. There you go, look, there's a guild trader there. So if you're just looking for stuff,
May this one be of
it said exactly the same as the store guild. And if you are into your trading, obviously go for the trader guild, or you know, get a decent guild like ours, who always has a decent trader, and you can make a few bob at it. But I'm not really into the trading. I just usually sell me I like some of your recipes and anything like that. In fact, I've got a couple there. Oh, we already know them too. Alright, okay. There's nothing popped up on my Steam chat, Will. Okay, right. That's your guilds covered. Now today, tip number 3. We're going to take a bit more in-depth look at research. So we had a brief look yesterday, but today, and if there's one thing in ESO I want to get across to you, is research, research, research. And you'll hear me bang on about it, but I don't care. Right, so I'm going to research that today. Training. Now, as I said to you yesterday, if you see the little magnifying glass, that means it's eligible to research. Now this one, obviously, as you can see there, the trait is increase your experience gained by kills by 7%. So we want to learn that. And the top one there is basically, like you see, glyphs. So it deals 2,500 shock damage. You can put you can add glyphs, which I'll show you in a minute. So we'll research this today, and it will destroy it, but I don't care. I've got plenty of them. So start your research early and get it done. See if there's anything we can research. I'm going to start. I think I'll start. Yeah, divines now. Divines is always a good one. So I'll research that. Let's see if we've got any woodwork one. Research. See the one I done yesterday, training. Now whenever I make any sets, which we'll get a bit later on, I can put training taunts on it. See if I haven't got nothing else, I don't think. No, I haven't got nothing in woodwork just yet. Okay. Now destruction. Now see the little blue emblem there? I don't know what the bleeding hell to call that. If you see that one, obviously as you can see there, you'll get 280% extra more experience. So if you ever see one of them and you're not using it, basically deconstruct it. And as you just seen there, I've just shot up a level just by deconstructing that. There you go. So if you ever see one of them little blue things, basically deconstruct it and you'll get 280% extra. Now, the only other thing I need to show you.
You want to know a secret?
Store. Now see the little money bag. Now if I sell that, as it says there, you get 280%. So that, I'll get 105 gold for that. So we'll sell that. Sell that, sell that. Yeah, what else? Basically just looking through, see if there's anything else I can get rid of. Nope. And again, you always repair.
You want to know a secret?
Always repair your armour. Make sure all your gear's in tip-top condition. And again, you can buy stuff. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever bought anything off these lot, because you'll find it. Now, so that's a bit more on research. See, look, somebody selling iron ore or wants iron ore. Go to a guild store. Right, next one. I know this is a bit boring, but it's important stuff, so we need to cover it. Right, crown store. customize, and so this is where you basically get like say your, you know, your costumes and all that. Oh, what's that? Free? Ah, okay. Yeah, that must be because of Somerset Isles, which, if you're not aware, is the new DLC, new expansion pack, sorry, that's coming out in June. Yeah, we'll get that. It's free. Okay. That's ESO Plus. Now I've got ESO Plus, and I must admit, if you're seriously going to put some time into this game, and I know some people, and I was the same, would say, you know, I'm not paying 10 quid a month or whatever it is, but believe me, best thing I ever done. And I know AMK's probably laughing her head off now, because she was badging me into it, and I got it, and it's the best thing ever. For one thing, and one simple thing, you get a craft bag. So if you're a hoarder like me, you get a craft bag. Plus you get, every time you update it, like I get it for 3 months, I get 4,500 crowns, whatever they're called, and that's probably worth about 15 quid alone if you were to buy it. And you get double bank space, so I've got like 400 and odd bank space, so I can throw all my crap in there. Let's see what we've got. So you can buy these, and you can get crates, all the different crates and the mounts, and you can buy your DLCs. Now because I've got ES Plus, I get all these anyway, but you got all your different ones. I mean, that one's a good one. You get all your, you get 4, so you get like so your Thieves Guild, your Dark Brotherhood, you get Orsinium and Imperial City in that one. You can buy them individually, but I get, because I've got ES Plus, you get access to all of them anyway, so that's the free stuffs.
There's never anything new
Again,
here.
these are
Perhaps a ship will
upgrades
come
for you, and have
soon.
your own merchant, your own bank space. What I would say, I haven't got it, but I will be getting it. That is a good one to get, the Adventurer pack, for the simple reason you can play any alliance, any race, any alliance. So if you want to be a Khajiit who wants to play, say, Daggerfall, you can be a Khajiit Daggerfall. Without that, Khajiits are limited to Dominion. So that one's a good one to get. And I would say if you're going to buy anything out of the guild store, buy that. Again, these are basically, to make these are crap. But some people, you know, poisoned and such as. And that's your houses. So you can buy your houses. And I have a crown, buy the crown store. And this is the new one. So you've got storage chests. This come out in the last update, so you can buy these storage chests now and store your stuff. Again, this is just like crap to me, but you know, other people might be interested. Again, this is where you get your, you know, you can get your costumes, and I'm not really into it, but some people are. Dyes, you can dye, and these are your mounts. Again, you can have all different mounts. Most of it, doesn't bother me. You get pets as well. You see people running around with all the little pets behind them. I've got tons of them that I've just picked up for free basically. I don't think I've ever bought any, and you get crates. So, right, so that's the Crown store, and as I said, if anything, get that. You gotta buy anything, you get that. But I'm not really into the Crown store, I don't, not wasted enough money on this thing. Right, okay. So that's that done. That's Crown stores, research, guilds, player guilds, covered. What else can we have a look at before? Oh yeah, well I'll tell you what. Oh, because I haven't got a mount. What we'll do, we'll have a look at player houses. Now, as you can see there, I've got I've got 3. I've got 1 in Daggerfall. I've got 1 in Mournhold, which is the best shopping area. You're gonna need to do a bit of shopping. See, you can see all it, and obviously I've got 1 in Oradon as well. Any self-respected hero of the Dominion has 1 over there. Lovely place as well. You can have a look at these at your leisure. You do actually get 1 free. You get like a little pub room free. The one here in Stros MKia is actually gorgeous. Yeah, we're gonna have a quick look at that. It's back over here somewhere.
I'm going mad.
No, AMK's got this one, and I must admit it's absolutely. I think it's probably the best house that you can buy in the game. Cost a few bob, but so obviously most guilds as well have got like their own guild halls, which is basically a house. Now this, obviously you can buy this, it's basically just an island. Look at that, that's what you get. But it does cost a few bob. So you get all this. And this is the house itself. So you get this big part here where you can put all like your crafting tables or whatever. Get all this space to bang all your bleeding stuff in. But you can actually buy it. Yeah, so that's going to cost say 1.3 million gold to buy that unfurnished, or 6,500 crowns, which is roughly about 30 quid. You can actually buy it furnished. Obviously that's just over 8,000 crowns, and you get it all furnished. It does look nice in the red guard stuff, I must admit. You get it all furnished. But the beauty of this house, I'll just show you around the back. The leap of death. Got your own pool, your own guard tower, and we we had our own mini Olympics a few weeks ago. What MK done? She put a platform up there, and what we done was literally flung ourselves off to the platform into the pool. Last man standing. You get a stable for your horses and or your mounts, and get your own beach. You want to top your tan up. Stros MKia is always nice and sunny. You get all this, so you get quite a bit for your money. As they say, you get your bangs for your bucks. I think it's actually one of the best houses, but it does cost a few bob. So if you're into your houses and such as, there's plenty on offer to buy. You've seen my little house in Daggerfall, and you've seen me mansion. Right. So come on then, we might as well. Oh yeah, before I go. What have we got on that? Oh, that's stamina. I'm just trying to see that. Right, just to demonstrate. What that is. Okay, set that, come on. We're going there. Make a move. Crack on with the story. So, after all those tips for you beginners, so now drone on a bit, but they were important. Go and get on with the story now. So we're making a start properly on the story. As me little dog comes, says hello.
Of this island, Colleen. I could be in Betnik, visiting my people.
Okay, we gotta go see this girl here.
Look at that, Lambor. Our half-drowned friend is up and about. We weren't sure you'd make it. Really? I just fished you out of the water. Master Kassan got you breathing again. The important thing is you're alive. But if you're feeling grateful, I could use some help. A job. Anyone who helps is going to get rich. Right now, I need a fresh face. Someone this island's butcher in charge, Headman Bosek, doesn't know and won't stop. Basically, you recruit the folks I need, you get a cut of the take. Interested?
All right.
The three folks I need are Crafty Larissa, Jakarn, and Naramo. Any or all of them would do. He's a thief, but he's the best there is. He'd be a big help in the heist I have planned. Problem is, he robbed Bosek. Nobody robs Bosek. He's been tossed into the grave under Bosek's palace. Naramo's nice enough for an Altmer if you get past his Dwemer fixation. Thing is, the relics he finds in Dwemer ruins sometimes come in very handy. He just might have a device we can use for our heist. She's an old friend, captain of the Maiden's Breath. She's also a master of disguise. We can use that. The Sea Drakes use their lighthouse tricks to run her ship aground near Saintsport. Rescue her, and she might join us.
Right, so we've got to go and find...
Crafty Larissa,
We'll find
Jakarn,
him
he's a
first.
thief. But there's an entrance off the river under the palace. Watch out for traps.
It's enough chat. So you gotta go and find 3 people. So what I do with areas as well is basically I do everything in an area before I get off there. So I do all the main storylines, side missions, all your shards. That's a spy one here. Sky shards, all your point, basically everything. The only thing I don't do is the group dungeons. There we go. Sky shards. Always get your sky shards. Right, let's go and knock this fella. Actually talk to this girl as well.
My poor Jakarn. It's beneath the palace, and anyone thrown in dies there. Traps, guards, and other prisoners prevent that. Jakarn said there are rows and rows, yes, from Westry. How I long to travel there with him. He described it as bright, beautiful, and...
Bit of a blagger there. Do. If you're wondering why I'm killing rats, it's because of the guts. As I said, we do like our fishing, and it comes up as fishing bait. Guts. Fishing bait. And it's Mishka's fault anyway. She taught me. Basically nothing lives. Rob everything. Loot everything. It's not nailed down. Dog's had enough of me stream. Some of you are probably thinking, poor rats, but don't care. I need them for Tuesday night fishing. Now, just quickly here, cooking fires. If you see this, this is where you make your, you can make your recipes. So if you know recipe, obviously you can make it here, and as you can see there, you know, they all have their own different. Not bad, that one. Now I know I've only just started, but I had a load of recipes in my bank ready. There's one thing I do like to do. I do like to cook. Do you know what? I think I've got 2 swords now, so I'm going to swap over to a dual sword. Yeah. I'm going to go dual wielding now. I need to try and get that up. Go. Oh, they killed the enemies. Oh, respawned. Yay. This is all new to me because I don't usually do DPS, so I'm usually a tank. So I just like going around with a two-handed sword or a sword and board, knocking the crap out of things. Oh shit! Out of here. He went down. Enemies here. Kill them. It's attack of the noobs again. Oh, there we go. The reason why I'm picking all them up is because I can strip them down and get more XP on my skill lines. Die, rat. Get out of here, you. Oh, oh. Oh, somebody's just leveled up there. Right, here he is.
Hey, you're not a guard. Well, that's perfect. Get me out of here, and if I found a handsome guy locked in a cell, I'd free it. Is that really important right now?
Okay.
I owe you for this. Thanks. Now,
As I said
let's get out of
yesterday,
here.
you just gotta have to bear with me because I am a proper bad boarder. He could have got me crafting back. Everything goes in that and it doesn't really take up.
What annoyance is this?
Where you go? Oh, he's upstairs. It's ages since I've done this, I must admit. Attacking the noobs. Don't mess with us noobs. Otherwise you're going down. He's had enough, this poor guy here. Chat to this fella.
We can't go that way. Arians out there. Oh, and guards. I saw many, many guards. Look, let's slip out a side exit. That.
So he's more scared of that girl than he is. Right. Have a chat to him.
Thanks for breaking me out back there. Listen, while you're in a heroic mood, want to help me get something I left with the goblins? I figure if you want something kept safe, give it to the goblins. They'll watch it for free. They're too stupid to trade it, and they'll kill anyone who tries to take it. Here's the thing. You went through a lot of trouble to free me, right? There's no way you'll let me get eaten by goblins. So you, my good friend, will follow me to their mine. Yeah?
Oh, nice.
This way.
There's one thing I love doing, killing goblins.
I'll meet you at the door.
Oh, he does one like. Says there R2 to exploit, so basically that means your heavy attack, so you hold your R2 button in, give him a good slap.
They store everything on the upper level.
Oh, pumpkins. I had enough of finding pumpkins last night. In 3 weeks he was hiding the shed.
Hope you're not keeping score.
Right, what I've done there. Just give me a second, let's just loot this. Right, what I've done there, because I have got that many soul gems, again, hoarded soul gems, you do get a lot of empty ones. What I would say was, if you go down to, what is it? Oh yeah, soul gem magic. Obviously soul trap. Put it on there, so basically I can L1. Why I've still got that. And I fill up me soul gems. So I'll have like 100 soul gems in about obviously no time.
This is the part. I'll kill the goblins in the scaffolding in the next room. You grab the gem. It's in a chest on the floor. There's a passage on the far side. Take that and meet me outside. If something goes wrong, regroup at the inn in town.
Okay. So as usual, I've got to do all the work. Got this thing for beats. They're actually quite rare, so when they do see them, nab them. Okay, let's go. Oh, flour as well. Always say get some flour. There's a fishing spot there.
Over here. I have a question for you. What were you doing in the mine? And did you see a scummy Breton up there? Yakarn. He's a liar and a thief. He stole a gem from headman Bosek. Now, if the gem came back, Bosek might let him live. Can you help me, or not?
Nope, I haven't
Now
seen a
that's
thing.
just too bad. If you do run into him again, tell him that if we catch him, he's dead.
Alright. No. Give it a good slap. And always keep your eye out for resources. Likes of these greenstones. Oh, bit of maple there. Some of that. God, anybody think I've been here before? Right, let's go find this fella in the inn.
So much to do, so little time.
Now, another tip, never start on the guards. No matter where you are, do not fight guards. You won't win. Basically, they're invincible and they will just kill you.
Bastard!
What's she mad about now?
If you're looking for that bastard Jakarn, he's at the tavern with a Red Guard girl. I overheard him telling a Red Guard girl he'd whisk her off to Sentinel, that he was a ship captain. She swooned like a fool, like I did. I'd tell the headman where he's hiding if I didn't hate the headman more. I need off this island.
He's a bit of a smoothie, this boy, isn't he?
Hey there. Glad to see you made it out. Hey now, the headman stole it first. And you brought it back to me, didn't you? Thanks, good looking. Seeing as it's you asking, sure. If she's planning a job, I'm in. All I ask is a trip off this rock after it's over.
Okie dokie. So there we go.
Hey, you!
Oh.
Hey there. Need any help? I didn't think I'd ever find you. You move around. I'm Nicolene. I work for Captain Colleen. She sent me to find you, see if you'd had any luck recruiting for our heist. Looks like you're already making... Then listen, just so you know, we're set up in a hideout near the docks. Come find us when you finish recruiting. Look for Lambour outside the door. There's 3 folks Captain Colleen wants to help with her heist. Crafty Larissa, Jakarn, and Naramo. She told me about him. Who do you want to know about? She's in Saintsport. The Sea Drakes lured her ship onto the rocks. Those bastards really know how to ruin your day. It's south of Port Hunding. Look for the big lighthouse. He's a brilliant Dwemer sage. Not that he's Dwemer himself, but he studies them. He's out of Bithzark, digging in the ruins there.
Okay, right. We've got more rewards. Let's see what we've got. Right, so we've got 3 soul gems. 1 XP. Okay, we'll have that. And we've got more skill attribute points. Okay, let's see. Quickly. Obviously these are your skill line and your blacksmithing skill line. Don't really have to worry about these too much at the moment. There is some that I would say keep an eye on. 1, early hours, I do that one. So once a day you get an email with a load of stuff. Which one's that? That one as well. That one I built up, so basically you'd be able to research at least, well, 3 things instead of just 1 thing a day, or at a time, sorry. You'd be able to research 3 things, which obviously quickens up your research. That's pretty much on all of them as well. There's the one.
You don't know.
So I would say keep an eye on them ones, and as you go up in level, obviously, you'll get more.
In the morning,
So,
I'll be sober. But
before we do anything, we are going to unburden ourselves with basically smash up any gear and sell any gear that you don't need just to free some of that bank space up. You can actually buy, as we've just seen there, I don't think I've got enough.
Running out of room in your
You can upgrade your bag space. Oh yeah, I've got some. So what I'll do is I'll buy. There you go. So my capacity's gone up. 60 to 7, nothing I'm fighting the guy. I'll be the jewelers. I've got mine on auto decline, I think. And you can also buy more if you need to be.
For honest merchants, you know.
You can buy extra bank space. Obviously I don't need to because I've got ES Plus. I've got 400, so don't need to. But I always say that one, obviously, when you get your coins in, pack merchant, most places have got one. Right, let's see what gear we've got. See if we've got any new gear. Oh, yeah. So this is part of what's called the trainee set. Again, there's your damage shield. Increases your spell, physical penetration, then obviously the more you equip, you get these added bonuses. So if I have 2 pieces, I get more health, 3 pieces, more magic air, stamina, so on, and then 5 pieces. Training monkey is a good one to start off with, but we'll go on to them a bit more in detail. Let's see what we got. Oh, like that. I would say try and have a mix of light, like at least 1 piece of light. With this build it's mainly medium armor, so I will be equipping a lot of medium, but I will sort of like try and have at least 1 piece of light, 1 piece of heavy, for the simple reason it gets your skill lines up a bit more. Okay. We've got what we need to equip, so we might as well smash the rest up. So we've got anything to refine? No. Deconstruct. As you can see in the top right hand corner there, you get materials back, so that's basically why I nicked just about everything. Where's that in there? Smash it up anyway. As you see, there's your research ones. Oh, there we go. So you can refine when you're going around picking up all your juice and such, as you can refine it. So at every 10 you get, you'll get 7 back. Okie dokie. So once you got 10 you can refine it. See if we got anything. Oh, there we go, look. More XP. Wow, look at that shoot up. I don't know why these are coming up. Better not destruct them, because I might need that on my other character. Not using shield, so all of them can go. Got nothing to. Right, where's that carpenter? There it is.
You want to know a secret? I'm a terror.
Okay, so. Okay, and I'll just. No. Just get rid of all your crap. And then bank.
Port hunting.
I'll throw them in. I'll sell them. Obviously there's research material, so that can go in. I think that's about it really. Okay, so we freed up some bank space. There we go, got loads of space now. What I'll do, got that for being at level 2, so I think I'll eat that. So we get 2 hours of the benefit. What's that one? So we get more XP, 50% more XP bonus. This is for 2 hours. Use that as well. And assign. Alright, so when you assign something on your wheel there, basically what that does then is your up button, you should press your up button. I won't press it now because I don't know, mind you, yeah, they are, might as well. There you go. Up button is like, I can, whatever's slotted uses it up. But it has got a cooldown, as you can see there. Cooldown time. There's all these dueling again. I don't know. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the other 2 people. We won't bother with them at the time being. Before we do that, I'm going to have a bit of a break. I'm going to have a 10-minute break. One, I need to go and grab a drink, have a quick ciggy, and I need a bit more information, and too much information. I need the little boy's room, let's say. So there's a way shrines, obviously that's how you get around. That's how you fast travel. Have I showed you these? I don't think I have I? Right. So obviously way shrines, fast travel around the island, and also fast travel around wherever you want to go. See, the more way shrines you get. Alright, I know why that one's there. See, these ones here are there because, well, that's where you do the Thieves Guild, that's where the Gold Coast is where you do your Dark Brotherhood. That's where you start your Dominion, and such as, so, you know, you pick up tons of these as you're going around. Obviously we visited Daggerfall, so that one's up already. Way shrines, just in case I haven't shown you before. So as I said, we're going to have a quick 10 minutes and then we'll be back. So if I don't catch you later, thanks for joining me, and as usual I'll catch you all later. When I can turn it off.